Hey everyone, we're talking about being human. Pastor Nathan here. We've been working through a series together about being human, what it means to live in this world, that we're created in God's image, hand-built, handmade to reflect God into the world, that we have broken that image, that we're now kind of walking around as like fractured mirrors, image still reflecting God in some small way, shape, or form, but never to be perfect again unless a miracle happens. In the midst of being human then and the brokenness, one of the things is that we wait. That was what we talked about last time, that we're always constantly waiting for something, waiting for Jesus to come back if we're a Christian, waiting in line, waiting for the next phase of life. Waiting is a big part of who we are as broken people now. And we as Christians, we sort of wait on God and what he's doing, which is kind of in a long line of waiting on God. But another thing that happens with humanity since we've broken things and are broken is that we hurt. And we hurt others. We are hurt by people and we hurt other people. We hurt people physically, mentally, emotionally, and we are hurt physically, mentally, and emotionally in this world. When you talk about hurting, you can't not talk about sin. Sin is kind of the way we talk about not following God's moral code, moral law. It's when we do things in ways that displease him or don't do things the way that he wants us to do them. And typically that hurts other people, hurts the people around us, and it hurts us, and it hurts our relationship with God. Especially for those of us who are in a restored relationship, if we pursue sin, we're hurting our relationship with God. If we're pursuing those things that our God doesn't want, chances are we're hurting ourselves and we're hurting others too. For the follower of Jesus, then, we need a solution to that hurt because we're walking around oftentimes bruised and hurting and challenged people physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Fortunately for us, God sends someone into our hurt to walk with us while we're hurting, who knows what it's like to be hurt, and then helps us to go through that hurt to the other side of the hurt in order to begin experiencing the healing that our God has for us. His name's Jesus. That's the guy God sent. And Jesus comes into our broken humanity. He experiences emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual hurt. Everything from abandonment by his people to abandonment by his followers to abandonment by his Father at the cross. He knows what hurt is, and he wants to walk with us through the hurt to the other side of the hurt. But that conversation is another time. Today, just know that if you're experiencing hurt, it's part of being a part of broken humanity, and that our God has a solution for that hurt, or at least will accompany you through that hurt because of Jesus. We'll talk again soon.